Hello, this is Oxhub, and I am going to show you, I'm going to talk about how to animate water or liquids. Yeah, first off, let's talk about what water is. Water is, it's a mass, so it's not like fire that is just energy. So water is affected by gravity. And water also has different stages, like it can be solid, like if it's frozen, and well, liquids themselves can be a lot of different thicknesses. So first off, let's have a look at some water that I just animated, and it was quite rushed, but I think it'll do. um, so what you can see here is that this is very thin. So when, like, you can start as a group, like it's over here. Let's have a different color for that. Like, it can start clustered together, but because it's so thin, it will quickly break apart into very small particles. Also, if you're gonna animate a splash, specifically like this one, one thing to think of is that first, when it, like this rock, when it lands, it pushes water out in all directions like this, and it also like makes a path under the water, like down here. And when that closes like this, it closes quite quickly, so it like splashes together here and launches some water upwards. So then you have this small pillar here in the middle that shoots up a large water drop that goes here, and then it falls down. I should have made it larger, but yeah, you get the idea. Let's get rid of those. Those are just some very basic things on water. I don't really know how to explain it that thoroughly. So my suggestion is to look at how water behaves in real life, and like just look at videos of water splashing. There are slow motion videos and everything of it, so just look that up. Yeah, there's also bubbles here. Bubbles. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this one. But yeah, oh yeah, I should probably talk about gravity, because, well, since water isn't like an energy or something like that, it doesn't just splash like and then it continues like this, and then they turn into small particles and disappear. They are affected by gravity and they don't lose mass, so they should continue in an arc until they fall down. Like any liquid should do that. A pretty arc like this one, and then when it lands, each drop lands, they make their own splash. So yeah, that's about it for this one. And here I have some water bending. You might know what animation this is from. For this one I'm gonna, well, first off, you can see how I didn't add any color to this water. Like, I didn't intend to do that for this one either. That's why the water is, you can see through it. So that's one thing about water, it doesn't have color, it's just transparent. So the way you make it look like it's actually a lump instead of just an outline is that you add some sun reflection to it, like show that light is bouncing off of it. And yeah, you can see here, like, he bends it and some water drops gets left behind, and they can't just disappear. Well, I made these very tiny ones disappear, but that's cheating. So these drops actually have to fall all the way down to the ground. Splash and freeze, and break ice. I don't really know what else to say about ice because I'm not very good at drawing it myself. I think this looks very strange. But yeah, and one very popular thing when it comes to animating liquids is, specifically with stick figures, is to animate blood. I also made this one quite quickly, and as you can see with this is that it's way thicker than the water splash I made. You can see how even though it's very far apart, it's like still stringy and sort of holding together. Yeah, it's quite tricky to get your liquids to look thicker, but one tip is to just make each blob a bit larger and not as many tiny ones. And yeah, you should make them string together. I'll also leave you an example to stones, blood tutorial. I don't know what he named the video. It was like I learn you blood or something. So if you click here, you will end up on Stone's tutorial, and he'll show you how to animate blood. At least one way to animate blood. I don't do it exactly like he does it, but I took a lot of inspiration from it, and I think it looks very cool the way he does it. And now I am done talking because I don't know what much else to say, and I'm sorry if this is quite empty as a tutorial, but I wanted to bring up liquids as well. But let's go back to this one, and I will show you a time lapse of me animating this. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this is helpful.